you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNI news video. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking all Marvel based products. We've got new Marvel news for Marvel Legends, 112 Collective, Lego. So and a lot of this revolves around Captain Marvel. We got the new trailer, second trailer for that movie earlier this week. And I thought it was pretty good overall. I liked it. I liked it better than the first trailer. Obviously with Avengers 4 right around the corner from Captain Marvel, most people are focused on that as opposed to this movie, which seems like it's a flashback type movie and stuff. But, we're going to get in-depth look at the Kree and the Skrulls and everything. So I'm pretty excited for it. I know a lot of people are like, when's the Avenger 4 trailer going to drop? And there's a new rumor every week, sometimes even every other day of when the trailer is going to drop. The latest rumor, I think, is supposed to be Friday. That was after it was supposed to be Wednesday, and then that was after it was supposed to be last week, and so on and so forth. Black Friday. I mean, every week there's a new rumor. Most of these people passing these rumors around have absolutely no clue when Disney's going to drop the trailer. They're just trying to take educated guesses, and, I seem like they know what they're talking about. But fact is, when there is an actual trailer, this isn't something that they're going to just sneak out. They're not going to just sneak it out. They're going to publicize it. They're going to promote it. If it's probably going to be on something like Good Morning America or the Jimmy Kimmel Show or something along those lines. And they will probably do things like a preview trailer of the trailer and stuff, because, if it's like going to be on Good Morning America, which seems like a likely candidate, they're going to want to make sure that everybody tunes into Good Morning America to watch that trailer. So they're not going to keep it a secret, up until the point, it's not like, oh, by the way, we've got this trailer that we're going to show today. It's not going to go that way. So there'll be plenty of legitimate sources, that will basically announce that when that trailer is actually ready to drop. I have absolutely no idea. So I'm not going to sit here and say definitively it's not going to be on Friday like the latest rumor, but my guess is probably not. But anyway, getting back into the toy news, which is what I'm here to talk to you guys about. So first thing, I want to let you guys know, and I'll go into more details, but I am going to be giving away here on YouTube 2 Marvel Legend figures. So Doc Ock, the new Doc Ock figure, and the Hasbro Gameverse Spider-Man figure, the PS4 Spider-Man figure. I'm going to be doing a contest here on YouTube, and I'll give you the details on how you can enter for a chance to win these. It'll be, basically, I'm going to give it away to 2 different people. I have talked about in the last video, and we are currently doing contests on the TNI and Marvelous News message boards, where we're giving away $100 store credits to either your choice of Big Bad Toy Store or Megalopolis Toys. I will put links to those contest details if you want to leave YouTube here and go over and check those out. I highly recommend it. With the holidays right around the corner, who couldn't use free toys and such. So trying to give you guys as many opportunities as possible to win stuff. So hopefully you're taking advantage of all those opportunities. And again, I will have details on how you guys are going to be able to enter for a chance to win these 2 figures here on YouTube towards the end of this video. Okay, now getting on into the news. So first thing I want to talk to you guys about is non-Captain Marvel related, and that is the announcement this week that Mezco is going to be doing a variant version of their 112 Collective Cable figure. So they've been doing a lot of these variants for many of their figures in this line, and this one is going to be a Diamond Previews exclusive, which basically means that your comic book shops and your favorite online e-tailers will be offering this figure. Now, it is a little bit more on the pricier side. This figure is going to cost $100 as opposed to the normal $80. Now, this exclusive version features Cable in that more X-Men-like outfit that he was known to wear, with the blue and the yellow, the kind of the Jim Lee Cyclops harness and everything with the X symbols on it. So this is one of my favorite looks for the Cable character. I've always liked this one best, I think, even more so than the original, big shoulder version that Liefeld drew for him. And he's going to come with a number of accessories. He's going to come with a plasma cannon with 2 removable magazines. He's going to come with a second grenade launcher type rifle, multiple pairs of hands, a handgun, a figure stand, two alternate heads, and then he's also going to come with that spear that he's known to carry around. I forget the official name for that weapon, but you know, it's something that you see him use in the comics and stuff. So a cool figure. It is currently up for pre-order at your favorite online e-tailers. Places like both Big Bad Toy Store and Megalopolis Toys have it up for pre-order. So, you know, if you win those forum contests we're doing, then, you know, that might be something you want to spend that $100 store credit on. It's going to use the entire credit, but you know, you might want to use it on that. Okay, and then getting into the Captain Marvel stuff. So after the trailer, a number of companies revealed products. So first one I'm going to talk about here is Lego. So they are doing, it looks like right now, as far as I can tell, they're just doing one set. It's set 76127, and this set is going to feature 307 pieces. It's a Quinjet. I don't know how, you know, where this Quinjet comes from. You know, this is taking place in the 90s, so this is definitely, you know, before we see Quinjets in the later movies. So I don't know if this is like an early production model or what, but there is a Quinjet in this movie, and it is going to feature minifigures of Captain Marvel. The set is called Captain Marvel and the Skrull Attack. And so it's going to feature a Talos figure or a Skrull figure. It's going to feature a young Nick Fury. It's going to feature Captain Marvel's cat named Goose. I don't know if that cat is supposed to be named after Goose from Top Gun. I'm not super familiar with the background on a lot of Captain Marvel stuff. So I'm pretty sure this cat has appeared in the comics, but that's what, you know, Goose strikes me as. She named it after the character from the Top Gun movie, and then Captain Marvel herself. Now, there are some indications that this cat is possibly a Skrull who are shapeshifters, obviously, or maybe part of another alien race, which I believe is more in keeping with the stories in the comic books. But and I'll get more into that in just a few moments. But, you know, if you're into Lego and stuff, this looks like a decent set, which has some pretty cool minifigures with it. And that set is going to be out later this year, early next year, and it's going to cost $30. Now, Hasbro, besides doing Marvel Legends, which I'm going to be talking about, we got a new reveal on that front, which I'm going to get into in just a moment, plus new images of the other figures we already knew about. But Hasbro's also doing a number of other products for Captain Marvel, which is normal with these movies. They generally do role play stuff and things for the younger kids and such. So first of all, for the role play items, they're doing her wrist gauntlet. So this lights up and I believe has some sound to it as well. And basically, again, this is something made for the younger kids. And then they are going to be doing some dolls, essentially, which I think these are in keeping with the Marvel Rising figures that they've been doing. They don't actually call these Marvel Rising, since this is based on Captain Marvel from the movies, not the Marvel Rising cartoon. Captain Marvel is actually in the Marvel Rising cartoon, but technically these are based on the movie, not the cartoon. So they're just basically calling them dolls. But with this, you're getting Captain Marvel with Goose. You're getting Captain Marvel in the Star Force outfit that has a removable, and then you're also getting Captain Marvel movie Cosmic Captain Marvel. So 3 different versions in that doll form. And again, I believe as far as scale and everything, and even the packaging and stuff, this is very much in keeping with those Marvel Rising figures that are based on the cartoon. Okay, and then finally with Marvel Legends. So we got new images for the upcoming wave of Captain Marvel figures. Now, the last time I checked with retailers, this wave was slated to start seeing a release mid next month in January. January 15th was the date I was given. Now, being that I was also told by a lot of these retailers that we weren't going to start seeing the Black Panther wave and the Spider-Man Kingpin wave until the 1st of January, and we are starting, you know, pre-orders have already begun for those, and even places like Robot Kingdom have already started shipping, and it looks like retailers here in the US are going to start getting both of those waves within the next few weeks here in December. So we might see Captain Marvel a little bit sooner than the 15th, but I would say definitely we should start seeing this wave by the 15th of next month. And with these new images, so we get a new look at the regular Captain Marvel movie figure, the one based on Brie Larson in her red and blue outfit. So we'd seen this figure, we'd seen images of most of these figures that leaked out originally on Amazon, but these are new updated images. So with the Captain Marvel figure, we're getting a look at the figure in the packaging, as well as a new loose image. So we get to see the alternate head with this figure. We'd seen the unmasked head before, but now we're seeing that she's also going to come with a helmeted head. One of the things that we saw for the first time in the new trailer was that she is actually wearing that helmet that it goes with the red and blue outfit. We'd seen the helmet for the green outfit in the first trailer, but now we're seeing confirmation that she will have that helmet in the second trailer. Funko Pop kind of leaked that out early when they revealed their Pop Vinyl figures for Captain Marvel as well. But again, we're seeing that the alternate head here, which had been, people were guessing about. I was really thinking it was maybe going to be an energy effect type head sculpt, which I personally think would have actually been kind of cool if they'd gone that route. But it is going to be a helmet head and then the unmasked head, and then she's going to come with an extra pair of hands. So that one is, and I've seen a lot of people. We saw last week that there's going to be an SH Figure Arts version of Captain Marvel from the movie. And so I've seen a lot of you doing comparisons, and I got to say, between the two, I mean, just going by these images, I think the SH Figure Arts one does look a little bit better than the Hasbro one. But I'm not so sure it's enough of an improvement to warrant, the increased cost. I mean, keep in mind the Hasbro one is $20 and the SH Figure Arts one is going to go somewhere in the neighborhood of, $80. So, I don't see enough of an improvement between the two that I'm not sure it really warrants the cost difference. But it just going by these pictures, if I had to say which one is better, I think the SH Figure Arts one looks a little bit more like Brie Larson than the Hasbro one. Now the Hasbro one, when we get final images of the figure, when we see the figure in hand, it might be that one looks better than what we're seeing in these PR images, but as it is. And I like this regular figure. One of the new reveals that was made when these new images were released is we're getting another figure that we had not been previously announced, and that's Captain Marvel with a bomber jacket with short hair. Now that one, I at least again, based on this image, I am not really digging that head sculpt. I don't think it looks too good. So the head sculpt, the unmasked head sculpt on the regular, or the one with the long hair, I think looks better than the one with the short hair. Now this figure with the bomber jacket is also going to come with Goose the cat, so that's the added accessory. The other figures, Nick Fury, so we got a new image of the young Nick Fury figure, and the thing to note here is he also comes with a Goose accessory. So in this one, Goose looks like he's been handcuffed, and looks like there's more than meets the eye with Goose here. So as I mentioned when I was talking about the Lego set, some are speculating that Goose is a Skrull in disguise, or some are speculating that he's part of some other alien race, and I don't know which one it is. Again, if they're going by the comics, then it's more likely, I think, that he's probably he's not a Skrull, but he is part of some other race. But there's nothing that says they're going exactly by the comics, so it could be that this is a Skrull in disguise sent to spy on Captain Marvel and Earth or what have you. We'll just have to wait and see. But this accessory, it doesn't look like it's articulated or has very little articulation. It just looks kind of funny. This cat that's been handcuffed, both back and front legs have been handcuffed, and is kind of standing up straight next to Nick Fury. Next up, we've got the Star Force Commander. Now, this is the image they released yesterday is the same one we had seen before from the Amazon site, so there's really nothing new here. We still don't know exactly who this guy is. Some speculate that he's Captain Marvel. Some are speculating he's the bad guy of the movie. We just really, at this point, don't know exactly who this guy is supposed to be. He's just listed as the Star Force Commander. We see him in the trailers, but again, really no indication of who exactly he is. The Talos Alice figure, again, this is the same image we saw before, so no indications that there's additional accessories. I'm guessing there will be. I certainly hope maybe they have an alternate head sculpt, a shapeshift, something to mimic his shape-shifting powers. That would definitely be cool. But this image here doesn't reveal anything new. It's just the same one that was released with the Amazon site. And then not shown today, but just to recap for you guys, we know based on the overseas conventions that there's going to be 2 additional figures that are comic book based. That's the Grey Gargoyle figure, and then the Genis Vale figure, the comic book version of Genis Vale, is going to be released in this wave as well. And then the Build-A-Figure is the Kree Sentry. But we don't have any new additional images for those from the ones that were released a few weeks ago at the overseas convention. Now, again, this Captain Marvel wave, I expect to start seeing out by January 15th, possibly sooner, but I think definitely by January 15th we should start seeing that. And definitely, if not sooner, the pre-orders will start for that wave around that time as well. Okay, so that's it for the news today. Now on to the contest details. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm going to be giving away 2 Marvel Legend figures here. 2 pretty cool ones, I think. So we've got the PS4 Spider-Man figure, which here in the US is released as a GameStop exclusive. And then we have the Doc Ock figure, the recent Doc Ock figure. And I'm going to be doing 2 different drawings, and I'm going to keep it pretty simple. It's going to be open to everybody, so whether you live in the United States or outside the United States, you can enter for a chance to win. And if you are under the age of 18, I do ask that you get your parents' permission before you participate. I am keeping it pretty simple here, so basically all you've got to do is you got to be a subscriber to the channel, which hopefully you already are, and then you have to like this video, and then leave a comment and let me know which figure you want to win, whether you would rather have the Spider-Man figure or rather have the Doc Ock figure. And then if your name is chosen, obviously the first name I choose is going to get to pick, and I will go with what they say in the comments, which one they prefer. The second one obviously is going to have to take the figure that's left over. Hopefully it's the one you want. If you want both of them, you're good to go. But that's how I'm going to do it. And you've got between today, which is December 5th, this is when I'm filming the video and uploading it, and I'm going to give you until December 16th, and we'll have a drawing to basically do the things I just stipulated, and then we'll have a drawing held on December 17th. I'll do the drawing. I'll try and do it in the morning, and then I will post here in the comment sections the names of the winners, and they will have 48 hours to email me, and I'll put the email address in when I announce the winners. I'll list the email address as well, and you'll have 48 hours to contact me and let me know that, to claim your prize, basically. So that's how I'm going to work this one, and then I'll get them mailed out to you, and hopefully maybe you'll get them before Christmas. I can't guarantee, especially depending on where you live, that you'll get them before Christmas, but if not before, right after Christmas, you should have these. So pretty cool Christmas gifts or holiday gifts. If you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate, hopefully this is something that you can either use for yourself. If you already have the figure, then my recommendation would be, if you already have these figures, my recommendation would be to donate them to something like Toys for Tots. But as it is, hopefully you guys will win. And then also, again, be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards, where we are also doing contests to give away $100 store credits for Big Bad Toy Store or Megalopolis Toys, whichever one you choose. And I'll just say good luck to everybody on all these contests. So that's it. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later.